Good evening. I'm Claudia St. John's. That just came on all of a sudden. All right. I'm just saying I got my water. I do. All right. Mm. Hello. Good evening. So this is Aries through Pisces, and we're touching upon how do they feel about you? All right. Yeah, how do they feel about you? Whether you're dealing with someone currently or someone from the past or someone who just went cold or quiet on you. If you were here before, now this energy didn't fully close out. So we're going to see what has shifted in this, okay? Yeah, so I'm doing Aries to Pisces, and for each sign, I'm going to take a look at the singles, couples, and the exes, former lovers. All right, and how do they feel about you? And if there will be any communication with somebody that ghosted you. Okay. All right. So that's going to be very exciting. All right, I know a lot of people are anticipating this all week, and it's finally we're up and doing it. So welcome in. All right. And yeah, I definitely feel like there's going to be a lot of interesting information coming out. I mean, right now, because of where the energy is in with the moon and with the astronomical factors, yeah, things, relationships are suddenly coming to an end. Yeah, relationships, people are just dropping off all of a sudden. So, yeah, the energy is very volatile. Okay. So, it's going to be definitely interesting to see and where is the energy, how the energy is playing out in such a volatile time period with the planets and the astronomy of it. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm trying to sound like I know astrology. I do not. I know physics, but I don't know astronomy. All right, just a little bit. All right. Yeah, so I'm going to start with Aries, and we're going to go all the way down, all through 12 signs, going all the way down to Pisces. I'm just figuring out what deck am I going to be playing with. All right, so we're letting people come in. Hello, hi Anisha, how you doing? All right, so if you're new and you're just coming in, hit that like for me and let me know what sign you are so I can pick up your energy and so I can see who is here. All right. And now, if this is going to be your situation, I want you to type yes so I know that I'm on the right track. All right. If you can help me out that way, that would be very great. All right. I'm thinking I'm going to go with this deck. Yeah, we still have people coming in, so I'm changing my deck real quick. We're going to get started in just a few seconds here. Not even. All right. Yeah. So the energy from last time, if you were here, the energy didn't fully close out for a lot of you. And because, like I've been saying, the alignment of how certain planets are in and what, things are a little bit crazy with the planets right now. So a lot of people are dropping off in relationships. Feelings are suddenly changing. And if, feelings don't guarantee continuity in a connection, all right? So we're going to see what's going on. And then if you want more in depth about this, then come and join me on Sunday. Sunday is deep reflective energy, Aries to Pisces. Current situation, their feelings, and where's it going. All right. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays is always my solo signs, single signs. All right. Yeah, I just did Cancer Wednesday. So now I think we're doing Leo coming up Monday, and then who's Virgo Tuesday and Libra Wednesday. All right, from 11 to 2. All right. Yeah, this is not a career reading. This is a love question. Hello from India. Welcome. All right. Yeah, this is not a career question day. All right. Well, I don't even know what sign you are, you know, so I can't even help you if I wanted to. All right. I asked if you were new to put your sign in the chats. All right. I look forward to see who's listening, who's paying attention. All right. Welcome in. Drop your sign in the chat if you're just coming in. And if you are a returner, if you're a returning person, welcome in. You know that the energies weren't fully closed out. So let's just get right into it and see what's going on right now with all this crazy planetary alignment energy going on. All right. All right, let's go. Aries. All right, I'm doing Aries couples and then past person. And if you've been ghosted, what's going on with that? All right, hi 5973. How you doing? All right. You know, all right. I said it like 3 times already. And if you're not paying attention, why should I pay attention to you? Stop asking me. If you can't even follow my directions, I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna answer any questions then. I asked you like 3 times, put your freaking sign in the chat. That's all. All right, well, now it's too late. I'm getting started. All right. All right, welcome in, you guys. Hi, Bijou. Hi, Hot Katy Perry. Hello. All right, yeah. All right, Anisha, let me see. The answer is maybe. There you go. All right. Aries, let's find out what you got going on here. All right. Now these cards are like, they want to talk, so we just need to get into them right now. All right. All right, Aries for singles. All right, singles that have nobody or are dating. All right, newly dating or in a, you know, something in a situationship. All right, let's find out what's going on. Aries, new. All right, 9 of Cups. Okay. So there is somebody around that it feels like, oh my God, I'm so lucky I met Aries. All right. 9 of Cups does talk about social times, happy social times. All right. Now, it does talk about that, you know, there's a reason you're going to be like, it's like this energy like, hey, drinks around the bar, you know, drinks around the house. It's like a reason to celebrate. You're like in a good mood. So I do see somebody coming in for you, Aries. All right, let's find out how they view you. There's my singles. You got good news regarding your love life. All right, look at that. I did tell you. Knight of Wands. This person is coming in very fast, okay? They're definitely physically attracted to you. They could even be very sexually motivated towards you. Yeah, this person is like, you could meet them while they're traveling, okay? You know, this person's like, they like to keep it moving, all right? All right, couples. What do we got for Aries couples? Those that are serious in a serious connection or married. What do we have here? Okay. King of Swords. King of Swords. All right, what does that tell us for the couples? All right, so this person is making, you know, they're making a mental note with this, okay? This is an intellectual analysis of how they feel about you. Yeah, they're not making it emotional, they're making it a mental thing. All right. Yeah, the King of Swords, whether it's a male or a female you're dealing with, if they're in this energy, it's most likely a lot of times you're gonna feel like you gotta guess how they feel around you. Yeah, this is not one to express their emotions often, if any. Doesn't mean they don't have any. I'm just saying this person's more mentally oriented. All right. So, but what they, so with the key with this person is look at their actions. Their actions will be the tell, as they say in poker, the tell, the sign, the signal. Not so much what they say or don't say, but how they act. All right. So if you got an ex on your mind, Aries, whether this is somebody you recently dated or this is somebody you still have feelings for or care about, how do they feel about you? Two of Swords. Yeah, they're kind of avoiding you. they're, they're like avoiding you like the plague. They're definitely detaching emotionally. All right. Yeah, there could be communication with the ex person. I don't think that's totally closed out. I was just joking about avoiding you like the plague. I just feel like they're totally closed off emotionally at this time. All right. Now, if you've been ghosted, Aries, well, what's going on with that? How does this person ghosted you, or they could have ghosted you, or they went cold, or just quietly left? Let's see what's going on with this person. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, this person is like, they're very closed off, energy. It's like, yeah, they are like very protective of their heart, their money, their assets right now. So if there would be any communication, I would say anywhere from 4 weeks to 4 months. All right. All right. All right. So the signs we have here is Pisces, Sagittarius, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and Capricorn. All right. That was for Pisces. Let's now go to Taurus. If you're just coming in, hello. We're doing Aries to Pisces. We just done Aries and now we're on Taurus. And this is the theme. How do they feel about you? Okay, and we're going through singles, couples, exes, and if they ghosted you, the ghoster, the ghost, if you will. All right. All right, Taurus, and you can have these signs anywhere in your chart: Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. All right, and if you're a cross watcher, well, welcome. And if you're just curious, well, hello to curiosity. All right. And yes, if you got a question, yeah, make sure you got your sun sign in your chart. Okay, in the chats. All right, and if this is resonating, if this is your vibe, let me know. Write yes in the chats for me so I know I'm picking up your lane, your vibe. And I know some of you are just listening quietly, but if this is hitting, let me know. All right, Taurus, let's find out. Singles, what's going on? All right, how does this person feel about you? Okay. What's their true feelings towards you, even though they're not speaking of it? Or maybe for some of you, not even showing it. Some of you are totally clueless. Like, oh my God, how do they feel? All right, singles. Well, I'm gonna find out for you. All right, ready? All right, let's find out here. All right, Taurus singles. What do we got? Ooh, the Nine of Pentacles. All right, so this person, definitely feels like you're, definitely You're not needy. They don't see you as somebody needy. They see you as somebody self-sufficient, somebody, you know, very independent energy. You know, you're somebody that, you know, is self-made. Like no one made you. You worked hard. You work hard, and you earned all the things that you have, that you're prosperous in. Okay. Yeah, but singles, this person may feel like you're, you know, this is a slow burn energy. Okay, that things could be moving slowly. Nothing wrong with that. You know, some people just move a little bit faster than others. No worries. But you know what works for you, and you don't have to change for anybody else. All right, Taurus couples. Okay, whether those are seriously dating or married, what's going on with that? How do they feel about you at this time? The sun. The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar. All right. So, yeah, I definitely feel like this person feels very positive about this situation with you. They feel like you are their sunshine. You make them happy. You know, when they see you, they light up. All right. If things were, rough for a minute, I do feel like things are going to get better for you guys. All right. This is such a, like, such a playful energy. So make sure that, you guys lighten up about it and play. Be playful. All right. And then Taurus, about your ex or former lover. What's going on with them? How do they feel about you at this time? Those that got the ex on the mind. Ooh, they're showing up in this King of Cups energy. Now, this person has some real deep feelings for you. Okay? They still see you as a friend, They're like, Taurus wasn't just my lover, but they were my friend too. This person cares a lot about you. They still, have a lot of deep feelings for you. And very caring, very kind energy, very giving energy. All right. Could be a water sign. All right. Now, if you've been ghosted by somebody, Taurus, what's going on with that? How do they feel? And if I could tell you a time frame, like when there could be communication, I will try to do that. All right. Now, if this is resonating, let me know. Five of Swords in the reverse. Oh my God, Taurus. So those are the ones that felt like somebody just suddenly left you. They quietly just left, or maybe they just gave you, just got distant all of a sudden or became cold. Yeah, I definitely feel like something about 5 days, 5 weeks. I don't feel like it's going to take longer than 5 weeks for this energy for communication to resume. All right. I feel like, yes, I feel like they want to, reconcile here, or definitely, speak again. Somebody could be feeling guilty about how they acted, or having some regrets of what they said or how they behaved. If anything, I just feel like they just want to, iron out the wrinkles with you and not leave it on a bad note. All right. All right. So we have here Aquarius. We have all water. Gemini. And I'm sorry, why did I keep saying Gemini? But yeah, it could be Gemini. We have Leo, Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay. All right. Now let's move it to Gemini. All right. The gems. Truly, truly outrageous gems. How you guys doing? Okay. All right. All right. So let me find out. All right. So Anisha, are you still here? All right. And then Rashuma, where's your guys' you guys, neither of you put your sun sign in the chats. All right? You need to listen. I asked like so many times. If you don't put your sign in the chats, I don't answer questions. It's that simple. All right. See, I try to answer some questions and I can't because you guys don't follow directions. I mean, it's on you. Missed opportunity. All right. Maybe I'll come back. All right, put it in now. Yeah. It's like energy works both ways, man. It's not me just giving. You gotta give some too here. All right. If you like how I read, go ahead and subscribe. If this is your vibe, you're gonna like this channel. Hit that subscribe for me now. It takes little effort and it helps out the channel a lot. All right, Gemini singles, let's see what we got for you. All right. Now, Gemini, I just did your whole monthly, all right, this past week. And it was pretty juicy. Yeah. So we'll see. Have their feelings changed? I mean, like the planets are going wacky of late. So a lot of people are suddenly breaking up. A lot of people are realizing, you know, this is not for me. I don't want to be in this anymore. Yeah, so, you know, a lot of relationships are going through drastic changes at this time. All right, we'll find out, Gemini, if you're any different or not. All right, Gemini singles. What do we got? The Magician in the reverse. All right, so this person is like, you know, calling you out a little bit here. All right, let's talk, Gemini. So when we have the Magician in reverse, it's like yeah, they feel like you know, you're coming off of like a trickster, like a manipulator. Okay, it's like also they see you as like if something benefits you, if you have something to gain from something, then you're in it. If it doesn't benefit you in any way, then you don't really want to give to it. All right, you're looking for like you're got some angle. You know, you're always looking for an angle. All right, whether that's true or not, I don't know. That's just how you guys are coming across. And this is awareness, you know. This is awareness. So you can see how somebody else is perceiving you. And if you don't like the answer, you can change it. All right. But you first got to acknowledge it, own it, and then change it. All right. Gemini couples. What do we got? How they feel about you. Eight of Swords. Oh, wow. All right. This is Gemini. Actually, both of these cards. This is Gemini, one of Gemini's major arcana cards, and this is the one of you guys' minor cards. All right. So couples are married. They're in the Eight of Swords. Mm. So they're feeling like they're trapped. They feel like they're stuck. They're feeling like, you know, they're limited or restricted, and they could be possibly second guessing themselves. They have a lot of fears going on in their head. It's almost like being like you're so much into this fear that you're almost you're almost paralyzed. Like you're paralyzed to move forward because you're freaking yourself out. All right. Gemini, it's not that anything is wrong with reality. It's this person's thinking that's askew. All right. Yeah, so this person feels like, yeah, that's why things are not moving forward, because this person is fearful. You know, they're given into their fears and self-doubt. Now, I hope this isn't saying that, Gemini, you're dealing with somebody that's already tied down elsewhere. Now, it could be like they're tied down elsewhere in another connection, or they could be tied down because of work or other responsibilities or obligations that they're not able to really give to this connection at this time. Maybe there's distance involved, or, you know, they have a very demanding work. All right. So let's find out. Those that got Gemini, those that got an X on the brain, a former lover. All right, let's find out what's going on with that. Queen of Swords. All right. So the Queen of Swords, as you can see, as she's got her one hand out like this, she is welcoming, you know, you back, Gemini. She's like, yes, actually, this is, you know, Gemini, your queen right here. Whether this is a male or female, we're talking about this X, all right? The one that you care about, the one you have feelings for. Now, yeah, they have, she has her hand out like, yes, you know, greetings. This is greeting. This is like, yes, I want you. And then their sword being pointed upward is mean this person is speaking with clarity and with truth, right? This is no BS energy. This is not somebody bullshitting you. They're being very sincere, very real, okay? So they're coming at you like, yes, they have their hand out to welcome you, and then they are speaking their truth to you, all right? They definitely want, if you can meet them halfway, I feel like this connection could be a reconciliation. If you want that. Okay. Now, if you've been ghosted by somebody, all right, in the past, now whether they, you know, quietly left or went cold, let's find out what's going on with that. The Six of Cups. Okay. So I definitely feel like there will be a reunion energy. I'm getting like this energy that, yeah, they definitely do want to reach out. I'm getting that energy. Like, I'm surprised if you didn't get a text recently from them, or a letter or something from them. Even a gift could be possible. It's like I feel like this person definitely wants to reconcile. It sounds like they had you on the brain a lot, all right? This person has you on the thought so much of late, Gemini, that they're like, you know, they feeling compelled now to reach out. So it could be anywhere from 6 days to 6 weeks, okay? And we have Scorpio here, we have Gemini, Virgo, and we have Libra, Aquarius. Gemini came up like 3 times already in that one, okay? But of course it could be any sign. All right. And that was for Gemini. All right. Cancer. All right. Cancers of the zodiac. Cancer is all about family. They're like the protectors of the zodiac. Okay. Yes. Hello, Cancers. Welcome. All right. If you are just coming in, hello. We're on Cancer. We're doing Aries to Pisces. And we're just doing Cancer. How they feel about you is the theme. All right. And we're talking about singles, couples, exes, and those that got ghosted. All right. What's going on with that? All right. Welcome. Drop your sign in the chat. I'm watching. Let me know if this is you or not. All right. Don't forget to say yes if this is making sense. All right. Cancer, singles. All right. So Cancer singles, we have the hangman. I mean, maybe they're all hung, but we have the hangman. All right, little slip-on words there. He. All right, we have the hangman. So I feel like singles, like Yeah, things may have suddenly stalled. You know, it's like the pause button was hit or something. Yeah. Now, somebody's wondering here, okay, what's going on? You know, they're on hold. They feel like they're on hold, whether this is you or them. All right. Yeah, they feel like things are stuck. All right, well, the way to get this unstuck is view it from a different angle. All right. Yeah, don't see it so negatively. And actually, singles, if you just release your need to control, all right, need to control the situation and just go with the ebb and flow, that's when things will get unstuck. All right. All right, couples, Cancer couples, how do they feel about you? The Hierophant. All right. So I do feel like they definitely want a commitment. And for others of you, you know, they want to take this to the next level, a deeper commitment, going to the next level. Okay. For some of you, that would mean like going down the altar. Others of you, that would be maybe moving in. All right. We have Pisces and Taurus here so far. All right. Now, Cancer, if you got an X on the brain, how they feel about you. The High Priestess. Okay. Now, you know, this is always fishy energy. Yeah. So they're not speaking of it. They're not speaking of their feelings. They're even hiding their feelings right now. They're not letting me try to, but I can fish. I can still get their emotions, but they don't want to say what their emotions are. All right. There could be two possible reasons why they're not saying it. Because they don't want to go there with you. You know, they don't want to. They don't want to say their emotions and make you think it means anything, or they know they can't act on it. They don't want to act on it, or they can't act on it. All right. Yeah. Why else would you keep your emotions to yourself? Or, you know, they first want to see how you feel. That could be it. I do think there's some emotions here. Yeah. You know. All right. Especially if they got initial B or J in their name, or H or P. H, P, B, J, or E or S. Okay. And if you've been ghosted, Cancer, what's going on with this person? The King of Swords. Okay. Yeah, so, you know, when this person makes a decision, they make up their mind. They think about it analytically. So I don't feel like this is gonna stay like in this energy too long. I feel like with this King of Swords energy, um, there will be communication. And it could be any day. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be too far off. I definitely feel like it could be within 2 weeks. Any hour. Mm-hmm. Now, I will say this. If it makes sense for them to talk to you, then they will. But if it doesn't make sense for them to talk to you, they won't. All right? And you know who that is. You know, your situation. All right. All right, Cancer. All right, that was your reading. And we have here for Cancer, we have Pisces, Pisces again, Taurus, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay. All right, Cancer. If that just hit, tap that like button for me. All right. Yeah, where is everybody at? Friday night. It is like, how's the weather over there? Hey, what's up? All right, we have a couple new people in the chats. Put your sign in the chat for me, so I know who's showing up here. Hi, Paul. Hi, Hunted. How you guys doing? No, I have not done Sagittarius. If you're just coming in, we're on Leo, and I am going in chronological order. All right, we're on Leo now, and the theme is how they feel about me right now. Okay, and I'm doing singles, couples, those that are dealing with exes, or somebody that ghosted situation. Okay, so we're on the fifth sign. All right. Yeah, I still have Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, and Collective to go. All right. And if I don't catch you in your sun sign, all right, check out your other signs, your moon, rising, Venus as well. And cross watchers, you're welcome to watch. Curiosity, if you're just curious, hello to Curiosity. And if I don't catch you in your main sign, check out the Collective. Maybe I can catch you there, or both. Maybe I'll catch you in both, your sun and Collective. All right, you never know. All right, Leo, singles. All right. And if you got a question for me, make sure your sign is up in the chats. All right. A lot of times I'm very generous, but people don't listen. All right. All right, let me know. Let me know if this is you or not. All right, let's see. Leo, singles. How they feel about you. Ace of Cups. Oh, I like this energy, Leo. Oh my God. You know, this person is coming with a open heart. I don't see them guarded. I don't see them carrying all this baggage from their past. I don't even see any baggage from their past. All right, this looks like such a pure energy. And the reason I can say this is a pure energy, because if you look at the card, you have the white wafer with the white bird, and the white in tarot usually is about purity or innocence. Okay, it's like, yeah, I have my heart is open. They're open to giving and open to receiving. And singles, this is a very social time for you, by the way. All right, so get out there, network, socialize. Right now the energy is definitely in your favor, Leo. All right, now couples, those that are in a serious connection or married, what's going on? How your person feeling? The Queen of Wands. All right, so this person totally is like, oh wow, Leo. They think you're sexy. You know, you turn them on. They definitely feel very confident towards you, very passionate. Yeah, they're definitely very excited. There's just a lot of good energy around this, okay, is how they're showing up here. Um, yeah, they definitely are saying you definitely influence them in a positive way. All right. Yeah, and this person would take any bold moves just to be near you. Oh, isn't it sweet? Yeah. They're like, yeah, I'd move mountains for Leo. All right. And let's find out if you got an X on the brain that you still have feelings for, care about. How do they feel? Ace of Swords. Okay. So this person definitely wants to talk with you. They feel very confident about this, and I just feel like I do see communication with this ex. All right, those that want this ex, I do see communication, and if you guys, have this open heart to heart communication, I do feel like this would be a big progress. This would definitely move things forward with you guys. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see you being confused about this past person. I feel like you have clarity. You're seeing things clearly. These are very positive, good energies of these cards that we're pulling. All right, now, Leo, let's go to number 4. If you've been ghosted or somebody left quietly or just suddenly became cold, what's going on with that energy? All right, well, is there going to be communication? And if so, I'll try to give you a time frame. All right. All right. The one that ghosted you or quietly walked away. 5 of Swords in reverse. Holy moly. All right. So 5 of Swords is like ghosting energy, right? This is like, or this is somebody quietly walking away. Like they don't even have the decency to say something. They just like, leave you hanging. Like, all right, thanks for filling me in there, buddy. buddy. Buddy old pal. All right, and anyways, so I do feel with the 5 of Swords in the reverse, I do feel like they definitely may be feeling regrets, having regrets, or feeling guilty about how things went down. And I definitely feel like they want to straighten things out and possibly reconnect. Now, is every Leo going to reconnect with the person that goes to them? No, but I do feel like they just don't want to leave things in such an ugly way that things went. All right. So yeah, if you want to connect, communicate, I definitely see this energy communicating anywhere from 5 days to 5 weeks. All right. All right, we have Aquarius here, we have Libra, Cancer, and we have Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, and even Pisces. Okay. Of course, it could be any sign. All right, that was for Leo. All right, if you're new here and this is your vibe, hit subscribe. All right. Let me know where you guys at. Drop your sign in the chat for me. All right, we're now going to Virgo. Okay, after Virgo, we got Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, and those signs to go. I'm going to switch up the deck for a second. Get some new energy in. Why is this not smoking? We went through the incense that fast. Oh, lordy, lordy. All right, hold on. Let's start some fire here. Fire. Oh, don't do that. It smells like laundry detergent. It's supposed to be like lemon something. Yeah, like that floor. Those you wash floors with. It's like that icky lemon smell. It's like I can't. I'm like throwing up in my mouth. Ugh. All right. It's not that bad. I'm exaggerating, huh? All right. It's not the cleanest of lemons, I'll tell you that. Well, actually, I guess it is the cleanest of lemon if it's like after washing the floors. All right. All right. Let's get off of that. All right, Virgo. Here we go, my Virgos. All right. Yeah, so Virgos are the accountants of the zodiac. They're the organizers, the architects of the zodiac. Are you guys the architects? No, that's Capricorn. You guys are what? The meticulous, neat freaks? Is that what it is? All right. And I say that with love, of course. All right, Virgo, let's find out what's going on for the singles. You know, those that have nobody or are, you know, talking to somebody, being in a situationship. All right. All right, new. Da 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 da. The tower. The tower. All right, so you're Virgo. So, wow. This is a very big, dramatic card to come out. Singles energy. Okay, so definitely things are shaking up here. Now, I think this is more about your energy than energy with somebody else, but okay, I will still go there. All right, those that are dealing with somebody, the tower could say, yeah, you got something suddenly changed. Maybe, you know, like things suddenly just abruptly ended. You could be on a dating app, and people are always so sensitive on these dating apps, right? You just say one thing, and instead of asking you what you meant by that, they assume the worst and ghost. All right. So something could have drastically, you know, like, you know, breakups, that's kind of energy, or somebody suddenly found out, caught somebody in a lie, something, you know, came to light, lightning, something suddenly you got struck by light, something you're like, something clicked for you. Oh, okay, I just you know, revealed their bullshit or something. But this is also, I feel like this is your energy, Virgo. And let's talk about what the tower means here. Hi, Sharon, how you doing? Welcome in. And the tower for you is saying that so, you know, let's look at the picture here for a second. You see that this crown, this round crown, was on top of a square tower, a square building. It doesn't fit. You don't put something round on top of a square. So many of you, like whatever you were in previously, you didn't really like felt like you fit or belong. And some of you don't feel like you fit or belong in the dating world. Like, why am I doing this? I shouldn't even be in this. You know, it's just like something is not, you don't feel comfortable in. Now, it's saying also that sometimes, you know, you need to change up your patterns, your old ways of thinking about dating, or your old labels and definitions around dating. Those all old ones have to shift. They have to go, because the dating world has totally shifted from 10 years ago and from 5 years ago. So what was true for 10 years ago doesn't apply today. All right. So this is like needing to shift perspective, needing to now do different, letting go of the old patterns of doing things, and now adapting. All right, doing new ways of thinking about being single. It's not such a crime or crisis as it once was. All right. So let me get another card out. All right, for my singles. What else can we say for my singles here? For Virgo. We're still on Virgo. Eight of Wands here. Oh, wow. So look at this. I do see for my singles, you know, you need to network. Network. All right. And I'll tell you why, because your energy is shifting, and that shifting, people can pick up on that. All right. I do see you getting a lot of people texting you, a lot of incoming messages, a lot of texting, phone calls, invites. All right. I see your phone blowing up, literally. All right. So I do see some of you getting on those dating apps, you know, or going out. I do see like you definitely got communications definitely flowing. The dating life is picking up energy. All right. Um, yeah, I feel like they are saying that you possibly could be moving fast. All right. And the feelings start to there's like they're catching feelings, or maybe you're catching feelings. These could be Cupid arrows here for the Eight of Wands energy. All right, catching feelings fast, things moving fast, or the communication is just, or because the communication is so easy between you two, it's like things are now moving fast between you time. All right, you guys could even be planning to meet up real soon. 8 days, 8 days for some of you. All right, I'm getting 8 days in 2 weeks. All right. All right. So get out there, singles, because this is a good energy to be in right now. All right. I definitely, at least you can get one person at this time, right? If not more than, definitely, some of you guys are have lots of options coming in. All right. Couples. We got the Ten of Pentacles for you. Whoa. This is like, yeah, they feel secure with you. They feel like this connection, whether you're married or in a serious connection, they feel that they want to they want to have a legacy with you. You know, they want to pass down a legacy. Like, oh, I want kids and grandkids. I want, you know, a family with you. Let's expand on our family. Or this is like, you know, intertwining both families. This is like, this is definitely feeling safe and secure, stable right now. Okay? Feeling good. All right, that is a very good energy for the couples, Virgo. And this is actually Virgo's minor arcana card, the Ten of Pentacles. Look at that synchronicity. Look at that. All right. All right. If you are dealing, or you got an X on the brain, Virgo, how do they feel about you? Now, this is the one you may still care about or still hold feelings for. The moon. All right. They're in this moon energy. All right. They feel like, you know, that you're hiding your emotions from them. Okay. They feel like you may have feelings for them, but you're like trying to hide it or downplay it. And they feel like you're afraid of something, that's why you won't talk to them. Like you're afraid. And they feel like and for some of you, Virgo, I'll be honest, they feel like they can't totally trust you because they feel like you hide things from them, or you got some secrets that you don't. You got some secrets. All right, but yeah. So this person does feel confused and uncertain about things with you. All right. So that's where that's at. All right. I don't feel like there would be communication because there could be communication, but I don't feel like there'll be reconciliation. I first feel like you guys have to have, you guys got to straighten things out. Yeah, get rid of this confusion or misunderstandings first. All right. And then, yeah, then yes, it's likely. Yes. All right. So if you were ghosted, Virgo, and if somebody left you quietly or, you know, just became cold all of a sudden, what's going on with that? And if there's communication, I would try to give you a time frame. All right, 2 Wands. So this person's been trying to reach out to you. It's like they're holding the phone in their hand and constantly looking at, you know, the last text message or when you called. But this person is in their comfort zone, you know. And it's like, should I, shouldn't I? Should I, shouldn't I? They keep going back and forth. Yeah, this person definitely needs to make up their mind. All right, let me clarify. Will this person make up their mind? 9 of Wands. Oh, wow. So what does that mean? I don't see them giving up. But I feel like they're still a little bit wounded and guarded. So maybe just a little bit, if you're waiting for them to reach back out, I would just, or you know, stop blocking you. I would just maybe be patient with that, you know. Yeah, but I'll tell you what, this person, if they give you another chance, I think they have one more in them, and that's it. All right. They don't want to keep repeating the same stuff. If you come differently, better, then yeah, this does have a chance to be something. But if not, yeah. You know, those are with that Virgo's dealing with the ghosted person. All right. So we have here Sagittarius, Sagittarius again, Aries, Virgo, Aries again, Scorpio, and Pisces and Cancer. All right. All right, Virgo. Get you some extra there. Showing the love to you guys. All right. All right. So Libra, we're on Libra now. Hello, Libra. Libra, your monthly is coming up on Wednesday. This coming Wednesday. I just did Cancer this past Wednesday. So who's Monday? Leo, and then Tuesday is Virgo. All right. Yeah, the monthly. It's like you know, where we do your love life, singles, couples, money, career. Then I give you a monthly prediction for next month and something. All right. All right, Libra, what do you have going on? I want to know. Everybody wants to know. Libra, what do you have going on? Da-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na. All right. Yeah, so we're going to find out what's going on with Libra. Last time when you guys were here, there was unfinished business. All right. Yeah, so, we're going to see. Do they still feel that way for you? If you guys didn't remember what was said, it was like they were saying that somebody was confused and they didn't know which way to go with the situation. So we're going to find out if that's still what's going on in the energy or not. All right. Yeah, hold on one second. My computer's glitching here. All right, hold on. Okay. Yes, we're on Libra right now. All right. All right. Yep. We're on Libra right now. All right. All right. So let's do this, you guys. All right. So Libra, what do they want to know? Put your sign in the chat. All right. So I know who I'm dealing with. All right. And if you got any questions, I'll definitely answer you. All right. All right. Hey, we got Aquarius and Capricorn. That's what I'm talking about. All right. There you go. We're on Libra right now. Going to Scorpio, then Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, and Collective. All right. And I know some of you are also cross-watching. I said that earlier. I did see that. All right. That's all right. That's what, that's what it's for. All right. Let me just sage this for a second here. Oh, clear the deck. All right. Let's purify this. Boom, boom, boom. All right. All right, there we go. All right, Libra, what do we have for you? Anything good? So we're going to see if they're still confused, if they've made up their mind yet. And I think some of you guys were going through a transformation. So some of you weren't even sure where things were going. And yeah, and I think I just did your monthly too. No, I'm about to do it Wednesday. Okay, there we go. But I think you guys are going to like improve. Things are improving. All right, we'll see. We'll see if the Wheel of Fortune comes out or any other positive major arcana cards. All right, let's see what we got for Libra. All right, what do we got, y'all? All right. Yeah. All right, go ahead. All right, Libra, your minor arcana card came out. Synchronicity right there, the Four of Swords. All right, what card I was going to pull, but I didn't. All right, we got the Nine of Pentacles. All right, so let's just talk about this Four of Swords for a minute. Okay. In many of the decks, all right, so the Four of Swords is saying singles. it looks like some of you guys are chilling, you know, not really being very active right now. Now, this is an energy that if you are dealing with somebody in a situationship or just talking, whether it's on an app or, you know, I feel like you are trusting yourself at this time. Your energy is very stable. And it looks like your calculations about a situation, about a person, you know, you're spot on. You're like you're not in doubt. You're not confused. Yeah, I definitely feel like you're just thinking things through, processing it, and and I just feel like some of you may be recuperating or replenishing your energy. Now that does happen. You know, some of you may be because I just talked to a Libra actually, and she said that you know a couple weeks ago she was talking to a few people off of a dating app, and then they got to the phone, and like a couple weeks of that going on, even though she said they didn't really go anywhere, but just giving to those energy and then they flopped, it wore her down, you know. So she didn't really want to get back on there, even though her thing was, you know, people coming on her on her dating app. She was like, you know, I need a break. I need to just break, you know, because that just drains her, and I get it. That could be draining for anybody. All right. So some of you could be feeling drained and you're just trying to, like, you know, recuperate, re-energize, just process things. And when you're ready, you're ready. But for some of you, we have here somebody showing up single as a Pringle. Nowadays, that's kind of hard. Everybody's in a situationship and then times 10, you know? But this person is definitely, this is not somebody thirsty. This is not some BUM. This is not a bum. If you're dealing with somebody a bum wise, they're not the one I'm talking about. This is somebody that's hardworking. They could be up there in age or they're just mature. This is somebody that is prosperous. They're thriving. This is somebody that is whether they're trying to be more independent financially or they completely are. All right, this is a very ambitious, hardworking energy. Yeah. So, but they could be seeing you, Libra, that they see you as somebody that you're not needy. They see you as somebody that also is very independent, and that you could be, you know, they could feel like, you know, you're like a slow burn type of energy. You don't go that fast. All right, that's okay. Not everybody needs to go fast. All right. Now, whether that's correct or not, that's their perspective. All right, so let's find out. Libra that are in a. What are you guys in? Oh, couples. Couples, are you in a serious stuff or married? Let's see. How is your person showing up, Libra? Did we do? Oh, we're doing couples right now. All right. Now, by the way, I haven't picked what sign yet, but I'm going to take one of these signs and I'm going to do a full extension on this energy we're doing. Like, I'm going to be more specific and go in a little bit more detail. And I'm probably going to do that for Sagittarius. I might do two signs. So let me know in the chat if you have a sign you want me to do. All right. Yeah, meaning I'm gonna come right up after we got done with this. Maybe we'll figure it out. All right. Let's see. I might do Sagittarius and Pisces. We'll see. All right, couples. Who? Libra. What we got going on? 8 of Cups. Whoa, whoa. Oh wow. What's going on here? Yeah, somebody is like, you know, I'm walking away from this right now. I'm emotionally disengaging. All right. So I got to pull a clarifier. Is this somebody leaving the connection or somebody just right now overwhelmed? Let's find out. Couples Libra. Alright, let's find out. I'm going to see if it pre-falls. Hold on. Alright, let's see. What's this Eight of Cups about? Let me see. Six of Pentacles. No, this is not ending. Hold on though. I gotta clarify this. Hold on, because this could go. Somebody's walking away because they got another person, or because they're walking away because somebody's dealing with two. All right, let me just hold on. Let me try to get to the bottom of this. Or they just want to give to this. Hold on. Could go both ways with this right now. All right, why? Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. So I don't feel like they're leaving the situation. I just feel like somebody's exhausted and they check out emotionally. All right. Now, so I do feel like they want to give to the situation. Now, somebody you could be dealing with may be obligated, maybe giving to two, maybe they have alimony, child support, who knows, all right? Because I do have like somebody giving to two. All right. It doesn't have to be a romantic situation. All right. And then we have, I do feel like they're trying to build with you, Libra couple. Oh yeah. I just feel like they want to build with you, and they want somebody that is investing 50-50. They want, somebody that's investing and not just taking, or vice versa. All right. All right. So, yeah, I don't see this ending. Is somebody walking away at times because they're frustrated? Sure. But I see that a relationship ending? Not at this time, I don't. All right. So, Libra, if you got a past person on your mind, all right, that you've been thinking of, you still maybe holding feelings for, let's see how they feel about you. The Eight of Wands. All right, so they may be, I don't know if they're coming back around, like if they were away. I feel like they're coming back, but I definitely feel like anywhere from 8 days to 2 weeks, 8 days to 16 days. I feel like they might pop up, or, I do see communication coming in. Yeah, it may even be before 8 days for some of you. All right. Yeah, I do see like this past person will be reaching out or popping up. All right. Some of you may be even talking to your ex already. All right. And actually, that's probably what it's. Some of you are talking to them already. And if that's true, let me know. Let me know if I'm hitting this. If this is you or not, let me know. And if you're just coming in, hello, we're on Libra right now dealing with an ex. All right. We're going in chronological order. So next would be Scorpio and so on. Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn. All right. Yeah, so if this is hitting, tap like for me. All right. If this is not your story, don't take it. If I'm not catching you in this one, don't worry. I'll try to catch you in the next one. All right. So let's find out. Those that have been Libra, if you've been ghosted, or somebody just, dropped off quietly. What's going on with that? Anything? For a Libra that's been wondering if they're ever going to talk to this person again or what. Two of Swords. Yeah, so this person is, no, they're blocked. They're keeping you blocked. And they're definitely, detached emotionally from this. Yeah. So I don't see them reaching out. Yeah, I just feel like they're very blocked. They're not trying to reach out at this time. If for some reason, if for some reason there is communication, they're going to be very guarded. I don't. They're not. They're going to be very guarded emotionally. They're yeah. I just don't see this as like let's reconcile energy or let's make up energy. I don't see that. All right, just FYI. Not 100% convinced that there can't be communication. I just don't feel like it'll be warm or receptive. But doesn't mean that it can't get there. All right, I'm just saying initially. All right, so we have here Libra, Sagittarius, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Libra, and Virgo again. All right, and that was for you, Libra. All right, I'm having fun with these. How about you guys? I think these are really good, and it's actually good cards coming out. This isn't like I don't get the energy that you suck. You're too guarded. You're too full of yourself. Blah blah blah. I don't get that kind of energy. Like I hate your car. I hate your family, but I like your dog. Other than that, you suck. All right. Scorpio. All right. We're at Scorpio now. All right. It's going downhill now. All right. We just had the big climax. Now we're over the big hump. Over the hill. Down we go. All right. Over the hill and far away. Led Zeppelin. All right. I think I'm going to go back to this other deck. All right. Yeah. All right. All right. All right. All right, give us something good for Scorpio. All right, let's do Scorpio. Wow, I have Scorpios in my Venus sign. All right. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What incarnation just happened here? All right. Nothing? All right. Let me just spritz. What is this? Sweater weather. Okay, that smells actually nice. It smells like a sweater. Like an old sweater. Alright. Scorpio singles. And maybe if you're not even talking to anybody, alright, let's find out. So we got brand spanking new come in, or you just shit out of luck right now, singles. All right, this is anybody in a new kind of thing, or singles or pringo. The 9 of Pentacles. Look at that. So I do see somebody coming in and they are single. They're not guarded, and this person is not penniless. They're prosperous. All right, if you're talking to somebody that's unemployed, going nowhere in life, that's not this person. All right. We have somebody coming in for you, Scorpio, somebody single. And this person could come in anytime. All right. What am I getting here? Anywhere from nine days to three months. 3 weeks. 9 days from 3 months. Maybe it's going to even be like in between that. So like 1.5 months maybe. All right. Anywho. What is that saying? So yeah, this person is definitely, let's find out how they feel, how they see you, Scorpio. 9 of Cups, 9 energy, 99 here. All right. We got a lot of 9 energy. Okay. So this person feels like, oh, I'm so lucky to have met Scorpio. They feel really excited. All right. Very joyous energy. All right. This is somebody that is very sexual. You know, they're like very excited, very happy. All right. All right. So Scorpio, those are in a situation, coupled in a serious commitment or married. Your person, now we have 999. So the angel number here is 999. So look that up. Google that. What does 999 mean for you? Some of you guys, that might mean humanitarian energy. Um, that you're at the end of you're at the end of a cycle. You got a new cycle coming in. All right. Yeah, a cycle is wrapping up. So couples, why is your person showing up in the Nine of Swords? Yeah. Um. So this Nine of Swords energy is saying that this person's very worried. All right. Now they could be feeling guilty, or they're feeling having regrets here, or yeah, this person is definitely stressing the hell out. Now the Nine of Swords usually stems from somebody that was in the Eight of Swords energy. All right, let me see if I can pull that card and explain this to you. All right, you're not showing up now. All right. All right. Anyways, let me just say what it's about. We got the 7. So Eight of Swords is about somebody feeling trapped, somebody feeling like they are feeling paralyzed to move forward, because they're like they got fears. They're like in their head too much, and they're listening to their fears. And not that reality's messed up; it's their thinking is that way. Okay. I don't know where that card was. I was going to try to show you. All right. Oh, too bad. That's okay. Yeah, we don't have it out. Where is that damn card? Oh, here we go. Here it is. Okay. So this is the Eight of Swords, and if this person in the Eight of Swords doesn't resolve this situation, then they go to the Nine of Swords, and then we have the Ten of Swords energy. Okay. So this is like a progression. All right. So like this is real human psychology here. All right. This is how things progress. Hold on. So the Eight of Swords is like being and playing the victim mentality. Like, woe is me, second guessing in your head, feeling trapped. Like, I feel limited, I feel restricted, I feel powerless. It doesn't matter what I do, just feeling totally powerlessness. That you're just a victim of your circumstances. Now, so things feel stuck in here. This person could even feel trapped. Like, they don't have options. There's nothing, they have to just tolerate things. Here's the Ten of Swords. So this is the progression of the energy. We have Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, then it goes to the Ten of Swords, where you're completely emotionally and mentally drained, exhausted. So that's where the progression goes. So this energy. If this person actually, the solutions are right there. They just have to take off their blindfold. And when they take off their blindfold, they realize that they can just wiggle in between the swords and free themselves. That they're not really stuck. Things are not really stuck, and they're not really limited. It's just their fears playing with them. Now in this energy, they're carrying over this energy, and now they're just worried, and now they're projecting some kind of future situation happening that hasn't even happened yet. All right. Or if this messed up anything where you're in this Eight of Swords, now they're having regrets or feeling guilty. Why didn't they do this? Why didn't they say this? Or blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? So now they're just in this shitty energy. Okay. So let's find out. Let me clarify this for you guys. What's this Nine of Swords about? Five of Pentacles. So there could be money issues or health issues in this connection. And just take what resonates for you couples, Scorpio couples. So this person can be worried about that you're gonna leave them, okay? Or maybe you already like you know, like acting cold to them. Now there could be you know, this could be a connection that's going through hard times right now. They could feel like you're giving them a cold shoulder, um, or they're worried about losing you. Like there could be money and health issues affecting the connection. All right. So then let's find out. Those that are got an X on the brain. All right. So couples, married people could be having a hard time right now. All right. So those that got an X on the brain, what's going on with them? Let's find out. Keep it moving to Scorpio X's. The Death card. So yeah, they're like, you know what? You know, let this, you know, this is like ended. Let it end. If you have changed, Scorpio, then the past person says, if you have changed, Scorpio, they don't want you as the way you were. If you have gone through a transformation, you come in as a different person, then they're willing to give this another chance, all right? But otherwise, we're going to let it end and be done. So the only way I see with this past person, if you really have changed. And how would you know if you really have changed? If you respond differently to the same old circumstances. That is the true test of somebody changing. Not the circumstances have to change. It's that you react or respond differently to the same old stuff. All right. And those Scorpio that have been ghosted, roasted. Is somebody quietly left or quietly disengaged? Ghosted you? What's going on with that? Six of Swords. All right. So I feel like, yeah, this person is moving on. All right. They're moving forward with their life. All right. They're moving forward. So yeah, this person could be literally, you know, like gone. They could be like physically have moved. All right. They could be somewhere else. Maybe they're traveling for work. They're not in the area. But yeah, I just feel like, or they're about to leave for some kind of journey. All right. All right. That's what I got. So they're moving on. All right. We have here Aquarius, Gemini, Taurus, Pisces, Scorpio, and Virgo for Scorpio. All right. Oop, oop, oop. All right, now let's go to Saggy. All right, what do I got for my Sagittarius? The Archers, the Centaurs. All right. If you are new, just coming in, welcome. Drop your sign in the chat. If you're just coming in, hit that like for me, subscribe. All right, we're on Sagittarius, and the theme of the reading is, how do they feel about me right now? All right. We got 4 questions I'm answering for singles, couples, those who are dealing with an ex, and those that have been ghosted. All right. Sagittarius, hello there. All right, the only zodiac sign to be looking upward. All right, the world philosophers, the world travelers. All right, Sagittarius. All right, the Centaurs. Let's see what we got for you. All right, Saggy singles. What's going on? Ooh, ooh. All right, interesting. All right, Saggy singles, we have the Six of Cups energy. All right, so I'm going to tell you what. All right, singles, and I'm calling you out. Yes, I am calling you out, but in a loving way. All right. Now listen to me. A lot of you, I only take this if it resonates. Alright? I'm talking to those who this is going to resonate to. Sagittarius, new people want to come in, but what are you doing? What are you doing? Some of you are so focused on this past person that you are not even, you don't even care who's coming up. And I wonder if I clarify the Six of Cups energy, will we get the Four of Cups? Where you're missing opportunity after opportunity. Some of you are not just thinking about this past person, but are actually reconnected in some way, shape, or form. Has it fully gone where you guys gotten back together? I don't see that right now. Maybe for one or two of you, if we had like 10,000 watching, I don't really see full reconciliation energy. I feel like there's a reconnection energy here with the past person. And if you haven't reconnected, it's in the energy. All right? All right. So let me clarify this, because I'm going to see what's going on. Now, some of you are not talking to your past. All right? Some of you are like, I don't really care. Right? Then let me clarify this, and let me give you that. Those that are not talking to your past, are not stuck on a past person. All right. So those that want to talk to a past, I do see one coming in. All right. Fast moving energy. For others of you don't give a hoot about a past person, I do see somebody coming in very fast. All right. Now this person is gonna be like they got a lot of energy. It's like very excited energy. This person definitely is confident. Could even be like they just they're very bold. Could be a bad boy, bad girl energy. This is like somebody who is very courageous, very brave energy. They're very daring, very daring. They don't know the word no, really. Yeah, this is definitely they're definitely very physically attracted to you, sexually attracted to you, and I feel like this person has a very sweet side to them, though. All right. Yeah, they have this like rebel energy or this wild energy to them, but then they also have a very sweet side to them. That's how you're gonna know who this is. All right. For some of you, they are in. This new person's in, and you've been talking to them. For others of you, this is still a yet. All right. And since we have the Knight of Wands with the Six of Cups energy, 12, it could come in anywhere from, hold on, so we got anywhere from 6 days to 30 days. All right. Yeah, I think it's going to be definitely within 30 days. I feel it's happening. So it'll be like next week. Some of you guys will be talking. Or by next week, you will know who I'm talking about. All right. For some of you, there could be by the way, Sagittarius singles, there could be two people in your energy. Okay. And one is very wild. All right. Like more more extroverted, more outgoing, more out there, more not obnoxious, but more assertive. And the other one is very quiet, kind, maybe. Like one's very sweet and not so out there, not so loud, obnoxious. And one is just gonna be totally very assertive, and one is more quiet. All right. Yeah, one could be very sexual, and then the other one would be very sweet energy. All right. So, yeah, I do see that's coming in for my singles. All right, and for the couples, Sagittarius, what I got for you. Now, if you like that energy, claim it, singles. All right, claim it. Write yes in the chat right now. Put Sagittarius in the chats. All right, claim it, own it. And then what's going on for my couples? Ooh, wow. For my married or those in a serious situationship, holy moly. Ten of Pentacles is such a beautiful sign. You know why? Because this person feels like they feel safe and secure in this energy, you know? Yeah, they really do. They feel like they want to have a legacy with you. All right, they want to. They see you as you're the family. You're their everything. All right, they want to have it all with you. All right, so I feel like this is stable, secure, and some of you guys are prospering in this connection. You're not just getting by; you guys are thriving in it. Like you guys push each other in a very positive way. You know, this is very thriving energy. Like they motivate you. They have a, you know, just they you just feel inspired by them even. Okay. So then we have here, if you got an X on your mind, what's going on with that? Now I was going to do that card, but let's see. All right, two of wands in the reverse. So, like I said, those that got an X on your mind, you're being called out right there. Bing, bing, chicken, chicken, winner, winner, chicken dinner. Two ones in the reverse is talking about I'm stuck on the past. I'm stuck on a past person. I'm not moving forward. All right. So, yeah, and the card that I was going to pick out but didn't is the Magician in reverse. All right. So, the energy here is like, yeah, I feel like this person has self-doubt. Like there's second guessing oneself. Um it's like you both feel the energy, but who's going to make the first move? All right. I feel like they have more self doubts about this than you probably do, Sagittarius. Yeah, they feel like so they saying that you're stuck. Okay, so the past person says now wait a minute. Do they feel like you're stuck on somebody else from the past, or do they know that's them? Because now this can be confusing because they saying, yeah, you're stuck on the past. Do they know if it's you? If it's them? Hold on. Do they know if it's them? We have Aries, Gemini, Virgo, Scorpio, and Virgo, but it could be any sign. All right, let's find out. Do they know who this is? Do they feel like it's them or somebody else? Okay, if it's them, even number. If it's somebody else, then odd. All right, what am I getting? All right, we got number 12 here, so that's even number. I said if it's an odd number, it's them. If it's even number, it's somebody else. So they don't even know that. And this is Pisces energy, by the way. Some of you could be a Pisces. We have Aries, Virgo, Gemini, Virgo, Aries here, Scorpio. So yeah, this person feels like you're hung up on somebody. They don't. They don't even know it's them. All right, that's funny. But they have feelings for you and you have feelings for them, but they're in there. They feel insecure. All right. Let's go now to the ghosting people. Well, yeah, if you guys want to talk, you guys are both feeling it. It just doesn't matter who does the initiation. All right. Um ghosting people. Ace of Cups. All right. If somebody quietly left, whether this was this ex person or somebody another person, all right. I do see now they're open to forgive. Now they have their hand out. Their heart is open. Now the point is, Do you want this past person? You know, I don't give any. I see that you are stuck. Some of you guys are stuck on this past person. Yeah, so that means feelings are there. Some of you haven't really healed or really moved on from this person. But, you know, depending how long it's been since you've seen them, people can change. Like the magician, this person may not have they might not be on their game. With the magician in reverse, they might not be on their game. All right. So something is like because upright, this is somebody that is got their shit going on, and the reverse not so much. So I don't know. You know, somebody like yeah is not doing as well as they were in the past. All right, but I do feel like the ghosting person is open. The past person has you is definitely wants to reconnect, but they may feel like you are stuck on a past person, not knowing it's them 100%. All right, which is kind of funny. All right, so the signs we have here completely, and we have Gemini, Virgo, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Virgo. All right, but it could be any sign. All right, if that resonated, give me some love. Hit like, subscribe, chat, comment, share, and share this video with your friends and family. All right, they might like this more than you think. All right, we're now on Capricorn. The Capris. All right. Capris are the architect of the zodiac. They're the builders. Yes. They're about building legacy. All right, what do we got here? Do this. Capricorn. All right, forecasts. If you're just coming in, joining us, welcome. Claudia St. John's, and this is Organic Strawberry Moon Tarot, and we're on Capricorn, we're doing all 12 signs, and the theme is, how do they feel about you right now? All right. We're doing singles, couples, those dealing with an ex, or want to, and those want to know what happened with somebody that ghosted them or quietly left or went quiet on them. All right. Oh, by the way, Sagittarius, depending, if I do go back on tonight, I'm going to do Sagittarius. I'm going to do these questions, but go and be more deep about it. All right. Yeah. Yes, I'm going to go in and get very specific and deep about it. All right, so if you want to get that notification, make sure you're subscribed. I know some of you are just listening quietly, but if this is hitting, let me know. All right, and put your energy out there so I can pick it up. Say something in the chat. Hit that like, subscribe, so I get your energy. So I can cater to these readings more to your energy. All right. All right. Capricorn, singles. What do we have here? The Death card. All right. So singles, it's time to let things end that need to end. All right. You need to let things end so new things can come in. Because if you keep the past around you, there is not any space for the new to come in. All right, it's time to clean out the closet, clean out that Rolodex, and release the past and let in some new. Yeah, Some of you Capricorn are still holding on to the past energy. Singles, and you're wondering why your single life isn't taking off. Let me clarify this deck card. All right. For singles Capricorn, 7 of Wands. Look at this shit. You're guarded. Hello. What the F? Yeah, okay. You think anybody wants to come towards you when you have a stick like that? You're holding a stick like that? No, that looks very threatening. Yeah, I'm not approaching you. You got me. You have to get me effed up to think I'm gonna approach you while you holding a stick that way. What? I'm good. All right. Yeah. So you need to release the past, and I think once you release the past and make peace that you're now single and really getting out there, you're going to loosen up with this energy. All right. You don't need to fight. You don't need to be on guard. Like you're not, vampires and zombies are not coming your way. Relax, chill out. You're okay. There's nothing dangerous coming your way. Just single people trying to get to know you. All right. All right, let's find out, singles. How does this person, if you're talking to somebody, dating, how do they see you right now? As the star. All right, so some of you, they feel like, you're healing. They feel very positive about this, okay? and some of you may know this single person. Like some of you know somebody that it's like somebody you talked to for a minute before and now they come back around again. All right. They would like to try another shot at this. All right. Now the star card, here we go again with this past energy. It's almost feeling like Sagittarius' energy. Is the star card could definitely talk about a reunion, a past coming back around. All right. You're not releasing the past, still guarded. Some of you guys are not healed from the past. Past may resurface. But others of you are in the process of healing. You're looking very positive, and people feel very optimistic about the situation, and they like how you look, whether you're a male or female. All right, and we have Aquarius, Scorpio, and Leo energy. All right, for my singles showing up in this reading. All right, now let's go to Capricorn couples. What's going on here? How is your person showing up? Happy? They're showing up in this Queen of Pentacles energy. We're not looking at the gender. We're looking at the characteristic of the trait of this card. And when this person is showing up in this Queen of Pentacles energy, that means that they're nurturing this connection. They're nurturing you. They're nurturing this connection. This is a very grounded energy. They're definitely, this is somebody that's a very good caretaker. This is somebody that could be a very good cook, a chef. This is somebody that, is a good caretaker of a house, a home. This is if you have a big estate of property. They are very well known to manage that. So this is somebody that knows how to manage a businessman, businesswoman, good with money, hard worker. Again, takes care of a home, nurtures their connection. All right, so I like this. All right, and then if we go to those that I got an X on the brain, what's going on with that energy? The Four of Cups. All right. So I feel like this X situation, Capricorn, like some of your people feel like this was a missed opportunity with you. All right. Now let me clarify this for a second. Hold on. Page of Pentacles. All right. So what are we saying here for those dealing with an X? All right. Now here's the thing. All right. So I do feel like something goes amiss here because I do feel like a past person is coming to give a pentacle. But is it too late? Is this going to be a missed opportunity? Like, maybe your feelings have changed. Maybe they have changed. They're not the same person. Or maybe you just outgrew this energy. I do feel like they're coming in with giving a pentacle here. And some of you, that's like, yeah, I don't want your pentacle. I don't want that pentacle. Some of you may want that cup. If they came with a cup, like, something that was like love from their heart, that meant something. This is something like, I'm giving you a pentacle, something tangible we can build on. Something, I'm giving you something little practical. Yeah, I'm not, practical is not really stirring emotions up in me. So that might be like, you might, because they're throwing you a pentacle, not a cup, that may be off-putting, you know. Some of you are like, I already been with you, and I already dealt with all your pentacle energy. If you're still just giving pentacles, I'm good. I don't want them anymore. So this can become a missed opportunity if they come in like this. All right. Yeah. Some of you want that really, you want somebody to profess their love to you, to like shout it out, be proud, be happy. You want some emotions here. You don't want practical energy. All right. So if you've been ghosted and you're curious if this person is ever going to show up and if there will be any communication, I'll try to give you a time frame. All right, Seven of Cups. So the person that ghosted you, they feel like, all right, this person's like, hold on. How do I want to say this? Let me think about this. Illusions. All right, hold on. Let me clarify for a second. All right. What is this saying? Six of Cups again? Okay, so here's what this is. This is procrastination energy from the one that ghosted you or quietly, disengaged. This is procrastination energy. This person is up in their head and playing the what if game. All right, what if I say this to them and then they freak out or they shut it down right away? What if, what if this? What if that? And, they're just up in their head thinking all these possibilities. So it's like they're procrastinating right now. But we do have the Six of Cups energy. There could be definitely reconciliation energy. I do feel like they do want it. I just feel like they're, too much in their head about it and letting their thoughts go wild here. So it depends if this person can bring it down, can get out of their this thoughts, this you know um, playing this thing out like in their head like that, and make a move ready. Yeah. So I feel like things are just up in the air. They're considering this energy. Now, for some of you, could this person already reached out? Absolutely, because not all Capricorns on the same time frame. Some of you are going through this right now, and some of you it's a yet. All right. Now, the Seven of Cups can also mean like you know there's they want to reach out to you, but they're remembering all the different red flags that were in the past. Yeah, I want to, but I remember when this happened or they did this, and it's like it's kind of like almost they're like reviewing things too. All right, but I do see that, yeah, it's in the energy. All right. So for ghosted, yeah, I just feel like there's procrastination energy. Will they get over it? And will they be too in their fantastical thinking and their fantasy and their dream? Or I mean, and they're too much in their head about it. So we have Scorpio, we have Taurus, Capricorn, Scorpio again, Cancer, Leo, Scorpio again, Aquarius, Gemini, yeah, we have Gemini, we have Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus energy. Of course, it could be anyone, any sign. All right, that was for Capricorn. All right, now I know we had Aquarius energy, and yes, I am doing collective. Hi, Cheryl, how are you doing? He's an overthinker. He needs to grow up some more. Who? What sign is an overthinker? Let me know what sign you're here cross-watching for, or what sign you're here for, or we're here for, please. I want to know who am I talking to, and yeah, drop your sign in the chat, or drop their sign in the chat. I want to see if I'm resonating with anybody here. And say yes if this is making sense, or put the sign in the chat. And if that just hit, tap that like button for me. Takes no effort, and it really helps out. It really helps out. Alright, if you're enjoying this, let me know. Alright. And I know some of you are just quietly listening, but if this is hitting, let me know. Alright, let's go to Aquarius singles now. Okay, Aquarius. Those that have nobody, or those that are dating, let's see what's going on, or are in a new situationship. All right, 2 wands in reverse. All right, Sagittarius, Capricorn, and here we go, Aquarius. What is going on? Aquarius. Now, Aquarius. I'm gonna give a couple of scenarios. Some of you are stuck in the past. All right, some of you are not really let the past go. All right, I'm calling you out. Now, this is not to shame you. It's not to judge you. Tarot is here to show you what energy you're in. Because without having awareness or owning it, you can't change it if that's what you want to do. Okay? You got to release the past if you want new. The past people can see it, sense it. Now, here's the thing. Now, if you don't feel like you're holding on to a past, like I haven't talked to my past in 5 years, and I don't even remember the last time I even thought about it. All right, fair enough. If that's you, who I just talked about, then this could say, all right, that somebody new you're talking to is talking to two, and they haven't released their past person, or you're talking to two. All right, so, but I really get it's more on probably their side. All right, let me pull another one for the singles. How do they see my Aquarius singles? All right, Knight of Cups. All right. So you have singles, you have a Knight of Cups in here. This is somebody that is like, okay, this is somebody who wants to woo you. This is somebody that is trying to pursue you. This is somebody that has like, they see potential with you. This is a person, but hold on. Okay, this is somebody that could sweep you off your feet. This is your knight in shining armor. This is your true princess coming in. All right, whether you're male or female Aquarius watching right now. All right, but here's the thing. This person has they're charming, they're sweet. They say and do all the stuff. And, oh, man, it's like, all right. They have you on cloud 9. But this person is not good at follow through. They drop the damn cup. Here they are so close to giving it, and they drop it. It's like the person with the follow through. Yeah, they're just, this person's more in love with the idea of being in love than actually being, you know, actually it's like it's who they're in love with. It's more about the concept than the person they're dealing with. Okay, just FYI. Now, is that going to be with every single Aquarius like that? No, I'm just showing you this shadow side of the card. The card. This could be a possibility that they could be in their shadow. Not everyone's going to be in their shadow. All right, I'm just giving you an FYI for your information only, just for you to look out for this, you know, to be aware if it does go down, you'll be ahead of the game, not not caught off guard. Okay, that's all. Now, so singles, I do see somebody coming in and you being swept off your feet and getting somebody that's into you. Very interested energy. All right. And then I have the one that could be dealing with two. They're stuck in the past or you are. All right. Now let's go to Aquarius couples or married people. What's going on there? All right. All right. So couples, we have the Seven of Cups. So what is going on here? What's the other card? Okay. So the other card I got, we got 7 and 6, 76, 67. Some of you guys could be born on the 6th day, on the 7th day, on the 13th, on the 24th. All right. On the 25th, on the 16th, on the 15th. All right. So Aquarius couples. Now, here we have some energy. So Aquarius, I think they like your when you give them attention. They feel like they're riding high. Now, they definitely feel like there is this Aquarius that you know, they feel like they're getting mixed messages and that they are like they're seeing now the red flags in the connection. But yet they like how they look with you when they go out. They feel like they're riding high when you give them attention. They feel really good about this. I don't know if you have, you know, if you're somebody in the limelight or somebody prestigious or what, maybe just very popular or well known. But this person likes to show off that they're with you. That makes them feel like they're riding high. Something about this energy. Maybe you're really good looking. Maybe you have this or that. I don't know. Something about it. And it's like they like the attention it brings in to be associated with you. All right. But yeah, but we definitely have like, you know, they could have couples. Why is this person, they could have like mixed feelings about this. All right. So, yeah, they're like seeing some of the mixed messages. Okay, so I'm going to give you two possibilities. One is mixed feelings, and one is seeing the red flags. But either way, they like the attention and they feel good with you. All right. Yeah, they feel proud, happy to be with you. All right. And both of these can't be true at the same time. All right, and we have Leo, Scorpio, we have Pisces, and Aries so far. All right, now let's go to Aquarius that has an X on the brain. What's going on with that? Seven of Wands energy. Okay, so the person, your ex, they're guarded. They don't want to reconnect with you. All right, they need space and time. Um, Definitely now is not going to be the time that there's any communication or reconnection. All right, they're saying, nope, I need my space, I need my time, and you know, nope, nope, nope. They're not doing it. They're guarded right now. All right, and if somebody has ghosted you, all right, number 4, somebody has ghosted you or quietly disengaged. What's going on with that? 6 of Swords. So yeah, if there's somebody ghosted this or quietly disengaged, I feel like they're trying to move on and heal from this. All right. So number 3, number 4, answers for number 3, number 4, Past is guarded, doesn't want to reconnect at this time, and the one that ghosted you or quietly left, they're trying to move on, they're guarded, they are not trying to re-engage. All right. All right, so the signs we have here is Aquarius, Leo again, Pisces, Scorpio, and Aries. Of course, it could be any sign. All right. All right, let's now go to Pisces. Pisces last but never least. All right, what's going on for Pisces? All right, if you're just coming in, we're at Pisces. All right. And this is a very fun reading. I love this reading. And I might go on afterwards to do Sagittarius, but I might do two signs. I might do Sagittarius and Pisces. So if you're subscribed, you might get that notification. It might be like 20 minutes later. I'm gonna do two signs. I know one of them is gonna be Sagittarius, but if you guys have any recommendations, put them in before I'm done with the collective. And then Kimberly was like, I'm a Capricorn. Oh, yes, I had a Capricorn. I'm a Capricorn rising. Yeah, totally. I sometimes, even though I'm double fire, the Capricorn rising overshadows it calms my fire energy down. Yeah. It's like I'm not, yeah, it stabilizes me. I'm very grounded energy because of my Capricorn rising. All right. All right. Yeah, my ex is a Pisces. So, all right, let's see what's going on for Pisces energy. And then I will do collective, and you might want to check out collective. I might catch you in that as well. Or maybe if your sun sign was not that, I didn't hit you on your sun sign, well, maybe I'll hit you in the collective. You never know. Or maybe I'll get both. All right. All right. You don't have to force a situation, just some of yours, like the more you put your energy out there, the more I can get it. All right, let's go to my Pisces. Pisces are the artiste of the zodiac. They're the empaths, the psychics of the zodiac, and the artiste. All right, very creative energy. All right, Pisces singles. What's going on? Not this guy again. Really? So a lot of you singles, Pisces singles, I feel like now you guys are not really putting yourselves out there. Some of you guys are hiding. You're not putting yourselves out there. And a lot of you feel like self-doubt, like you don't feel like you're in the element right now to really be out there. All right? Like your life may not be as together. Or maybe you're like, I just gained like 30 pounds, time isn't right, or, my job is on the brink right now, or, whatever. Like, your circumstances are not the best. So some of you guys are hiding, not even putting yourselves out there. You need to put yourself out there. So let me see if Pisces were to put themselves out there, what can they expect? Eight of Wands. Look at that. So I definitely feel like you got a lot of messages coming in. If you're in a dating app, I see. Look at all these people hitting on your profile. Like boom, 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 boom. A lot of communication coming in. There's definitely like one person, a lot of communication, or this is multiple people. I do feel like you're going to get an influx. Once you put yourself out there in a confident way, you can manifest. No, you are the co-creator of your reality, single Pisces. You're not passive. Don't be passive. You're not a passenger. Be the driver. Be the co-creator. Put your intentions out there and then take an action in lieu of that intention. So be seen. Be bold. Don't hide and act as if until it feels natural. All right? Fake that confidence. Fake that sexiness if you must. All right? Because I do see you having a lot of people coming in. There's a lot of energy. Fast moving energy. It's not even slow. It's fast. Somebody can show up on a date in 8 hours. Yes, in 8 hours even. Some of you got somebody you're talking to, but you still feel insecure. You're not really showing yourself. You know, maybe you're on a dating app, let's say, and they want to meet you out, and you keep, delaying the process. Like, yeah, I'm busy. I'm busy, and maybe, in a down the line, and down the line keeps moving further and further away. All right. So those that Pisces couples are married, what do I got for you? All right, we have the Page of Swords energy. Okay, this is the wittiest wit pages of them all. All right, this is somebody that, is very good at communication, very witty, very sharp. This is observes. They watch a lot, they observe a lot. All right. So this is like my detective card. All right, this is somebody in detective mode, in investigator energy. All right. So, yeah, couples, I feel like somebody's keeping tabs on you. They're watching, they're observing you. Yeah, they're seeing what's up. So, the other card that I almost pulled out, but I didn't, is the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So, yeah, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse is like, could be saying that, um, that things are like it's like you're not seeing the results for the time, energy, effort you're investing into this couples or married into a connection. You're not seeing any of the results you'd expect to see by now. Okay, it's like, damn, I've been with you blah blah blah, and we've been blah blah blah, and you know, you still don't blah 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 for me or what, you know what I mean. You're just not seeing the results you would think you would in a regular connection, especially all the time, energy, effort you've been invested. It does not meet your expectations. It's like, it's also this energy like you need to take an inventory to see, what do I need to tweak about myself, or what needs to change in this connection so we can, make it fulfilling instead of draining. This is like lazy energy. This is like putting in very minimum effort, if any. You know, this is not constantly nurturing the connection. This is like maybe two people with, very busy schedules, and we're like always like two ships in the night that keep passing each other. And we haven't been maintaining or nurturing the connection, and hence, you know, doesn't, it's not meeting any of my results or their results. Yeah, so, but I am watching and observing why you are too fucking busy to put in some energy. And where is your time, energy, effort going? If you're not investing in this, then what the fuck are you so tired about? Or something like that, all right? So, all right, so Pisces, those that are dealing with a who? Oh, a past person, or those that got a past person on their mind. What about them? What about them? The Queen of Wands. They could be a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. This is definitely somebody you're attracted to. Somebody that has very confident energy. Somebody that has a strong influence over you, or has an impact. They had an impact on you in a positive way. All right, this is somebody that is very passionate. Yeah, this is somebody that is definitely, they could, somebody with a very bad temper, or they get fast real quick. I mean, mad, like really quick. Bad temper, something with her temper. All right, this is somebody that could be very disorganized, messy. Like, on their desk, they would have like 100 different books everywhere, but to them, that's organized, Um, They could be very forgetful as well because they have so many things going on. Yeah. All right, but sexy, confident, good looking. This is somebody that, definitely bold energy. All right, so yeah, an ex, I feel like, yeah, they definitely would connect with you. They're definitely attracted to you. All right, Pisces. Yeah. All right, so then if I was like dressing that up if a cross watcher was watching that, right? So if it sounded weird how I was saying that, yeah, it's because I'm trying to consider a cross watcher is somebody who's watching, who, let's say, is like a Capricorn watching for a Pisces reading because they're dating a Pisces. That's what a cross watcher is, all right? Yeah, somebody that is a Capricorn and they're dating a Pisces, so they're watching this reading, eavesdrop. They're eavesdropping on Pisces stuff, right? All right. Um, so yeah, that's what we have for the one. What about Pisces? Somebody ghosted you. What happens with that one? Oh my God, Pisces, the Three of Swords. All right, so Pisces. Now, if there is somebody that there is ghosting energy between, now I feel like there's a Three of Swords energy, but hold on. I'm going to flip it negative and make it positive. Now, a third party energy for this person that ghosted you. So there could have been a breakup energy. Yes, there could have been like definitely heartbreak. Okay, like somebody had a, this is like somebody feeling very hurt, disappointed. This can be like, okay, so when I talk about third party, it doesn't always mean an affair. It could be a third person meddling into your situation, trying to drive a wedge between you two. Okay, like a meddling mother-in-law, a nosy coworker, a friend that's trying to hit on your person, right? Um, or this can be couples that are okay, but you guys, there is a third element that's driving you guys apart. Maybe there's a distance. Maybe you guys are long distance right now, and that distance is causing a lot of misery, a lot of pain because you want to be with your person, you can't. Or maybe work. Right now, you have to travel for work and you can't be with your person. Maybe you're an actor and you are on, your location right now is in Antarctica for the next 6 months. You know, so job, distance, other obligations or responsibilities that you can't be together right now, or it's driving. So these three swords pierced your heart, and you have these wounds in your heart, right? But these wounds actually are helping you, are serving you in a positive way. For some of you, had to get hurt in order to have your heart be open. So let me explain this. The swords that pierced your heart, that betrayal, somebody that hurt you, broke up with you, or cheated on you, or lied to you, whatever the situation is like, or third element interfering into this connection. Because of these wounds, your heart has three holes, but at least it now got open. Now you're open, your heart's open. Okay, and if your heart would have been just open naturally, you would never had to get these three swords stuck in it. All right, so that's what it took to finally get your heart to be open. All right, so okay, yes, it's hurtful and painful to grow through this, but this is how universe thought you were gonna open your heart. All right. And some of you may have some heart issues going on, or know somebody with heart issues, or somebody may be getting surgery very soon near you. And this can be around 3 months. So we're in April, May, June. I'm going to even extend it to August or even September. Somebody in the next 6 months may be getting surgery around you. All right. definitely, they may find out around 3 months. Somebody could have something going on with surgery or with their heart. Okay. So Pisces, that was it. All right. Um, so third party energy, will you be talking to the ghosted person? Let me clarify this. All right. What does the third party mean? No, if they're ghosted, and if they haven't reached out to you by March or April of this year, all right, we still have a little time left in April. If by April they don't reach out, the person that you ghosted or they ghosted or whatever, I don't feel like they're coming around. All right. Wait, let me just clarify this one more time because wait a minute, I'm getting some different energy. All right, they do want to make amends, not necessarily reconnect with you. They do want to make amends with the Five of Swords in reverse. So let me say this better. I feel like they may talk to you. I do feel like there will be communication. All right, if there is, or if they're able to make communication with you, because like they're gonna become vulnerable and they want to make amends because they're hurting, but I feel like they're not gonna just come back and have their heart open. They're gonna be very protective of their heart, but yeah, if they have a chance to smooth things over and end it in a get closure on a peaceful note, yeah, then I do see that happening if the possibility is there for it. All right. But yeah, I do feel like it will be, but it may be not now. Maybe it's going to be more in May energy. Okay, we do have 3, 4, and 5. So May is the fifth month. If by May it doesn't happen, I don't think it will. All right, I'm sticking to that story, Pisces. So though somebody who ghosted you or walked away quietly, if there's no communication by end of May, I don't think it's gonna happen. All right. All right, but I feel like it will though. All right, we have Sagittarius, we got Libra, Taurus, Aries, Leo, Pisces, Virgo, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Virgo. All right, those are the signs that showed up. All right, now Cheryl. Okay, hello. Nobody's chatting in the signs. What's happening, you guys? You guys, is this resonating? Anybody resonating with you? All right, let me know. Yes. Okay. Yeah. All right, let me know if it is. All right. So yeah, write yes in the chat, or drop your sign in the chat. All right. And don't forget to hit that like, subscribe. It's free. It's easy to do. Like 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, now we're going to collective. All right, collective energy. What do I got for you? Collective. I'm a collective. I have 12 personalities. I have 12 split personalities today. Tomorrow it might be 13, okay? Today it's only 12. All right, collective, singles, what do I got for you? Check it out, check it out. Ace of Swords, I do see somebody new coming in. And how do you know it's going to be them? Because communication is going to flow. And it's going to be easy to talk to them. You guys might even feel like you're like-minded, all right? And this person is like witty. Okay, the other thing you're going to notice is that they're witty. And that's going to be like, you're going to see that they're smart. Something they say, ooh, this is okay. Yeah, a little witty there. And they, like I said, communication is going to be flowing. And this is somebody that is going to be assertive communication, direct communication. I feel like this is like, I feel like you guys are going to be like-minded, communication flowing, and they're confident. That's the other thing I want to say, confident energy. All right. We have strong Libra energy for collective here. All right, now let's go to couples. All right, couples, how your person showing up for you? All right. So I had the Six of Pentacles showing up, and I feel like this person is like, you know, they're giving, and then they're like they definitely want to give to this situation. And with the Chariot, is they definitely feel like there's a lot of momentum here. They definitely are moving this connection forward with you. Yeah, they're not guarded. They're not hesitant. They're not in doubt. They definitely know. They definitely know what they want, and they're let's move this forward. They definitely want to give and move this forward. All right, couples. That's what I got. And for those dealing with an ex, what is likely to be happening here? Knight of Swords. All right, so for dealing with an ex, I do feel like an ex is going to be coming to reach out any day now, any hour now. There could be communication with an ex. This person is coming towards you, collective. All right. Yeah, we have the Chariot here. We have this Knight of Swords. Most likely, they're coming towards you. Now, unless you are the more outgoing energy in the connection, then you are going to be going to them, okay? So, who's ever the more extrovert, the more person that is more driven or confident, that's the one. You or them, right? We have Cancer here, we got Taurus, we got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here. All right. So, let's find out if we have singles, couples, then we have ex. And if you've been ghosted, what's going on with that situation? If you're wondering if somebody quietly left, what's happening? The Death card. All right. So, yeah, I feel like, let me see what the Death card is saying here. Hold on. The Sun. Holy shit. Are you kidding me? All right. So, this is going to be kind of like, let me tell you what's happening here. All right, so those that have been somebody ghosted you, blocked you, or somebody just quietly went away, or somebody suddenly became cold and distant. What's going on with that? All right, collective, let me explain. So, in the Death card, it looks like things are coming to the end. Let it be an end, okay? Let it end. Let it end and be okay with it. I don't want you to chase anybody. I don't want you to, make a ritual to wish it back. I just want you to make peace. Let it go. Let it end. No, with no strings attached. You're not manipulating the energy. Like, all right, I'll let it go only if I can get them back. Yeah. We're not playing that game. Just let it go because the universe will know when you're being manipulative. If you let this go and truly, truly let it go and you're okay with it, then I feel like you're going to have some clarity on this situation. Like, yes, some of you are going to be awoken or get some like new insight. Like something will be revealed to you about it. All right. Like in a good way, like you're gonna like see something that you missed earlier, or now you're gonna have clarity of why things went the way they did. Now here's the thing: after you let it end, and then you get this clarity, I do feel like this will be open for a new beginning. All right. But some of you may not want this person because once you're in this sun energy, you're attracting in people. All right, you're going to be able to now make sense of things, and now you're in this strong, you're getting your energy back, you're getting your playfulness back, you're lighting up. You're not once you're releasing this and you're okay with it, your energy becomes lighter and more confident, and you're attracting in people. This person 80% is going to probably want a new beginning with you, but by then you may not even want it. All right. So, but let me tell you this: by letting it end, if they come back again, this is going to force them that they have to come bigger and better than how they previously were. They have to step up their game. And if this person didn't step up their game, then don't do it if you don't want to. Let me see. Yeah, see, I see you. They coming back. When this restarts, you're not interested anymore. You're going towards your Nine of Cups. You're walking away from that. You're going to have clarity about that. So let it end. You get insight, clarity on the situation. And then you're like, oh, you know what? I'm done. I'm walking towards my Nine of Cups to my wish fulfillment. All right. So that's what we have here for the ghosting energy. Let it end, and that heals you. You start attracting in people, and then they may want them, but you might not. All right. And we had here for the those that were dealing with an ex. They're coming in fast. They want to talk to you. And couples, yeah, they're giving and want to move the connection forward. And singles, yeah, the energy is you got new, and if you're talking to somebody, the communication, you guys are like-minded, and yeah, just keep on talking, keep that conversation consistent and going, because that's what's going to move the singles people forward. It has potential. Yeah. All right, that was your collective reading. Did I tell you all the signs? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. I had to have. Yeah, I said Leo. What do we have? Leo, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Pisces, Taurus, Cancer. Anybody else? And Libra again. Okay. All right, there we go. All right, that was your reading. Hello, hello, hello. All right. And those quietly watching, thank you for being here. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, share, comment. And today was Friday. We did the wild card. Now, join me Sunday. It's Aries to Pisces, anywhere from 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. Subscribe, you get your notifications, or you can just watch for organic strawberry moon tarot. There is regular strawberry moon tarot out there. I think there's like 2 or 3 of them. Organic strawberry moon tarot. All right, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is single signs. Always, again, 11 to 2 is my normal sign. So this Monday is Leo, Tuesday is Virgo, and then Wednesday is Libra. All right. And after I do those single signs, I sometimes go up and do a fun little reading for Aries to Pisces, and it's a quick pull energy read. All right. Like a 3-card pull for something. All right. All right. Now, I wanted to do like a bonus, but I feel like you guys are like kind of snoring at this time, so I'm just going to drop off. And I may be popping back up to do Sagittarius and other signs. So you're welcome to check that out. All right. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you're subscribed. All right, you guys. All right. Peace out. Peace and love. Peace and love to all of you. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.